What is happening? How are you guys doing? Thank you guys for joining tonight. I know I said no more live chat, and I meant no more live chat, but I felt like this was important enough to do. So real quick, let me just say what's up to everybody in the chat that has joined: Santos, Eric, Johnny, Walt, Josh, TJ, Roland, Eric Resendez, Jake, Brian Lamb, Bo, and Bro. I appreciate all you guys, Brandon. I appreciate all you guys showing up. So I'm sorry I missed today's show. Yesterday, after what's up, AR Platinum? Yesterday after Granado's live chat, which was fucking epic. It was, what's up, P. Randizzle? It was one of my favorite live chats with John Granado, just because I felt like the stories and the insight that he had wasn't anything that we had gotten yet on the story of 1560 and the radio station. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. I was riding high. That was great. And then I got a call from AJ. What's up, David Womack? And I am no longer employed at Gal Media. So the usual suspects is no more. Joel is still there. There is going to be some programming changes. But I have been let go, and I am no longer on the station. So it is it sucks. It hurts. But, you know, in this business, and it's funny, if you listen to Granado's live chat, it was almost foreshadowing to a certain degree, because he talked about the fact that you have to have sponsors and you have to have money attached to you. In this business, that's what it's about. Now, you know, Joel has some sponsors, and that's good, and I'm guessing that's why he's safe. But, you know, when it comes down to it, I didn't have any sponsors at this time. We're in one of the worst financial crises in this country's history, and they just couldn't afford to pay me without sponsors. So it's a sad fact of this business. It is an unfortunate fact of where we are in our economy, what we're facing as a country. I know a ton of people that knew reached out to me already, and several of them were saying, "Man, it's bad everywhere." And you know, had I had sponsors at the time, you know, had there been money for me through sponsorships, then I would still be employed. So the saving grace is I didn't lose my job because I was a fucking idiot or I was bad, apparently. Now, I don't know. They just might be lying to me to make me feel good. But what I'm told is that this was not a performance issue, that this was a financial issue. And, you know, Gal Media is like any other business, and they're having problems. So, you know, I appreciate everybody that went out and used Get Upside. While they were my one sponsor for a very long time, and that was great. And had they stuck around, that would have been even better. But here I am, and I don't know what's next. I know this. I'm still a stand-up comic. I still plan on entertaining. I still plan on doing what I'm doing. I just don't know if... what happened? It looks like the stream went dead. Oh, well. Are you guys still there? I don't even know if this is pointless. Okay, yeah, I see. I don't know what's next. I know that I'm still going to do stand-up. Obviously, I'm a comic no matter what. And that's when that comes back, I'll still be doing that. So if you want to support, come to a show. I don't know. I'll be honest with you, and I'm going to be real honest with you guys, and cheers to everybody. The reason I said no more live chats is I thought, well, you know, if I'm not on the radio, I don't know if everyone is going to care to hear me anymore. So my thought is, why do it if no one's going to show up? So I don't know if I'm going to do those live chats anymore. It was probably a little hasty to say no. I did cancel the rest of this week. I don't know what my next move is. I don't know what to do. I'm processing this. It's not even been, well, it'll be 24 hours here in a little bit, but I don't know what's next. But if you want to keep supporting me, I'll take it. I appreciate it. If the economy turns around, I'm told, hey, there's always a chance that, things would, I'm not going to count on that. It's a weird business radio is. I always knew it would come to an end. I didn't know when, I didn't know how. It certainly sucks because I feel like I'm going out on top. And what I mean by that is the show was good. Joel and I were in a great place. Joel, Nick, and I were in a great place, but really Joel and I, because we struggled so much in the beginning. But it was a tough climb, and so I'm proud that we're going out. And it's not because our ratings weren't great the last couple of months, but that's cyclical. But we weren't like just a shit show at the bottom of the market. I mean, you guys are here and you guys love the show. So I love that you watched or listened. But it's just the end of a chapter, and it's certainly not the end overall for me. I plan to keep doing it. I don't know, where or how or when, but I'm gonna figure it out. And then if you guys want to keep being a fan, I certainly appreciate that. Thank you guys all in the chat too, man. I really appreciate all the kind words, all the support over the last 3 years. You guys are suspects through and through, man. I really do appreciate it. Let me try to catch up here. Where to go? Yeah, no, thank you all. I don't think GoFundMe's, Bo. I love the idea, but I don't know that that's going to help. It's the business, man. There's got to be advertisers. And this is why I tell you guys, I tell you guys all the time, and I've said it a million times, but if you have somebody you like and that you support, whether it be on the radio or what an artist of any kind or an entertainer of any kind, whether it's TV, it doesn't matter what the fuck it is. But if there's somebody you support and you like their work, it's super important that you guys support their advertisers, because that's how it works. So no, I'm saying just buy shit randomly just because, like, if you I don't know, I'm just thinking of last night with Johnny and the hair guy. If you have all your hair, don't go out and fucking get hair plugs. But if you're looking for a car and you like Lance, go to his car dealership and check it out. If you're looking for energy rates, talk to Infuse Energy on behalf of Joel. If your roof is fucked up, go to Fitz Roofing on behalf of Joel. So I would just strongly urge you guys, support the companies that support the people that you like. It's super important. And, I would, and who knows? I mean, even if you guys supported, they may still have gone away, and I don't fucking know. It sucks. It really sucks. And it's a shitty thing for me, but I'm no different than anybody else, man. There are 30 million people that have lost their job. So I get to file unemployment in a couple. Tomorrow's my last show, by the way. I am doing the show tomorrow. I didn't want to do it today. They offered me to do it today, but said I couldn't say anything until 7 p.m. And I was like, I just can't do a 3-hour radio show and pretend like nothing's happened. I just couldn't do it. And it would have been a disservice to you guys for me to be on there trying to fake it, and it would have been pretty whack. But I don't know the next step, but we're gonna find the fuck out. So again, thank you guys so much. If you have questions, or if you have, just put it in the chat. I have it in front of me. I'll try to catch back up here. Yeah, sorry, David. Yeah, I know you. I don't think anybody was expecting this, really. I know I wasn't. When I saw AJ call, I was like, "Oh, what's up, buddy?" That did not go well. Let's see. Okay, cool. Well, I think those yeses are for the live chat. I will. Here was my thoughts, and I'm just spitballing here because obviously shit is crazy for me right now. But couple things I thought about. One, if you guys like the live chats and you want me to keep doing them because you found them interesting and entertaining and it's something to do, I'm certainly open to that. I also am kind of a creature of habit, and I really have gotten used to just doing radio from 1 to 4. So my thought is maybe next week I might just start fucking going on Twitch or YouTube or I don't know where and just doing a show. Just not even live chats, just doing a radio show by myself. Maybe I'll book some guests that'll do it. Have some breaks in between, just like a normal-ish radio show. Probably not for 3 hours. I'm no Charlie Palillo. I can't do it by myself. But that's been a thought. I don't know if that'll be the case, but that is certainly a thought that I've been thinking about as well, is doing something like that. I don't know. What I will say is this: at BarryIsfunny on Twitter. Yes, I'm still promoting. At BarryIsfunny on Twitter. Subscribe to my YouTube. Go hit me up on Twitch. Because I don't know what's next. I mean, I'm sure I'll announce it on Twitter and whatnot. But follow me on your favorite social media platform so I can let you know what I'm doing. And you guys stay in touch, man. A lot of you guys hit me up on the the messages and whatnot. And don't stop doing that. Because I'm still me, and I'll still fuck with you, and I'll still talk, and we can still kick it. So yeah, Juan. I think Raheel announced it as well just now, but it was myself and Raheel that have been let go. So, yep. Let's see where to go. Yep, I've been informed tomorrow's my last day. This is Raheel's tweet, by the way, for you guys that missed it. I've been informed that tomorrow's my last day at ESPN 975 due to financial complications from the pandemic. Listeners, thank you for all the support. I'll still be doing the Raheel Show podcast independently, so please subscribe. Keep me in mind for future opportunities. Yeah, I'm going to retweet that. Samesies. I don't even know how the fuck do you spell samesies? No fucking clue. Whatever. We'll just, So I think, what Raheel and I should do is just start a show called Canned. That was my wife's idea, honestly. I told her about it last night because, boy, that wasn't fucking fun. But yeah, it was, my wife had the idea to do a show called Canned with me and Raheel. And maybe, who knows, I'll bring Shock and Jong in there and we can do a four-man show. We'll call it Let Go or something. I don't know. It's a fucked up deal for me. But guys, again, I know I'm not the only person who have lost his job because of the pandemic. So wash your fucking hands and hold on tight. Because, man, I hope none of you have to go through this. I really genuinely do. Let me try to catch up on the chat, man, because I love you guys. I like to keep you all involved. Let's see here. Fuck that. New chapter. Appreciate you, P. Randizzle. Yep, Eric. Tomorrow's gonna be weird for me too. It's gonna be emotional, man. It's gonna be pretty difficult. If y'all hear me crying on air, don't say shit. Y'all know I cry easy, so don't fucking say nothing. Just let it happen. All right. Juan said it sucks that AJ had to break the news. No, AJ's the boss. You signed up for that. I mean, you signed up for having to fire people, including your friends. So, look, AJ didn't lose his job. Don't feel sorry for AJ. I don't. So, that means, and yeah, we're still friends, but I'm not feeling sorry for AJ. He still has a job. So, that's a nice sentiment, but, Roland, I think you saw these, and some of you guys that aren't my Facebook friends, I used to do this stuff. The last time I got laid off from Halliburton, like 4 years ago, I started doing this thing called the Jobless Chronicles, and I might do something like that. Again, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, y'all. Just hang tight. It's like Houston Game Day all over again. Kind of is, Demetrius, except not really the same. But kinda. Do a sports show on YouTube, Jake. That's obviously a good idea. That was the other thing. Santos said, Barry, I'll subscribe, pay a small fee. that was one of the other things I was thinking about doing just to get by until I figure out what happens is there's a thing called Patreon. So if you want to support, you could join the Patreon, and I think you could pay like $5 a month, and you would get a show that I wouldn't either release or release right away for all the subscribers to that. So be on the lookout for something like that too. Again, I really don't know, guys, what's next. I don't know what to do. I don't know how it's going to go. I will say this, AR Platinum said, I may call the fucking show first and only time. I appreciate AR Platinum for getting me down this YouTube flow, because it may come in handy. it may be what I fucking have going for me, and that's about it. So, Bo and Bro, Raheel and Barry's canned podcast, half lawn talk, half sports. I don't think Raheel wants to do lawn talk. I think that he would fucking hate that. I really think he would hate that. Texans looking for a guy to make sure they don't stink. I don't know what that means, Walt. I don't know what that means. So, guys, if you have questions, no, Mike, I'm not doing chatterbait. My dick's too small to get naked on screen, Mike. There's no fucking way. I mean, it would be a good comedy show, but no, not chatterbait. So ask questions, guys. I'm here. I'm going to do this till 7:30. Then my wife's going to be home. And she's the man of the house now because she's the breadwinner. So, yeah, I was thinking about that today. It's kind of fucked up. Me and my cat now contribute the same amount of money to the bills. That's a shitty place to be. This is like my 4th time being laid off. And there's a point, and I don't know, I should save all this for later, but fuck it, we're all here. There's a point where you, as a man, and Donna, please don't take offense, and if Mandy's in there, I didn't see if Mandy showed up, but there's a point as a guy, and I think anybody that's been laid off as a dude could tell you, you feel less like a man when your wife is working and paying the bills, and well, it probably won't be able to pay all the bills, but when your wife is the breadwinner and she's working overtime and all this, and you don't have a job, it's demasculating, it's demoralizing. So that, I think, is one of the big things I'm going to have to deal with again, is figuring out how to get over those feelings. Now, thankfully, I have practice, but that is, if anybody has ever lost their job, they know that's fucking difficult, man. That's gonna be the shitty thing is I got to sit here and look at my cat, lick his butthole and his balls. Well, he don't have balls, but his little dick, and then be like, I can't even do that. I can't even, like, he don't pay bills, I don't pay bills, but he can lick his own balls and I can't. It's not a fair life. It's not a fair thing to do. Appreciate you, John Sutherland. Thank you for the kind words. Brandon, that's kind of you. I don't know if they've announced the official show lineup, but I don't think there is a Usual Suspects anymore, and that's all I'll say. So I don't know that ratings will suffer if I'm not there. Joel is my guy. Y'all keep supporting Joel, please. And Nick, keep supporting Nick. But I don't know that I don't think the Usual Suspects is anymore after tomorrow. I think that's it. So tell your girl don't be mad. That's wow. I'm sorry. Let's see what else. Do you guys have questions? I mean, I'm here. I'll answer whatever questions you have. Y'all know I'll be honest. How did it just now get brighter in your room? Oh, well, so I have this light in front of me, which y'all should see it. It's so ghetto. It's like I have this light that I bought. It's like an under cabinet light that I clamp to my shelf to light my face because I have lights to light up the walls, because if all the lights were off, you couldn't fucking see me. So sometimes with this camera, if I get too close, like the lighting, if I back up, the lighting changes in the room. So that's all I can tell you on that. That's literally the question you had, by the way. I'm out. I'm done. I'm no more. I'm gone. Cut. Kaput. And the one question in the chat is, why did it get brighter in your room? I don't know. Maybe because OU Mike's happy I'm fired. That's his ray of sunshine in the background. I don't fucking know why. What's up, Liebeshock? He knows. I love you, buddy. John Parker. Yeah, using the kids account. That's weird. How did Nick and Joel react? Good question, John. they were upset, and they were supportive, and they both, have checked on me. Joel called me. In fact, I was on the phone with Joel right before this. So it's been nothing but, support from those two guys, and they're upset. I mean, we had a good thing going. We had a great show going. I felt like I loved the show. So yeah. And Jong quit, by the way. Jong had the opportunity to stay on, but Jong chose not to take a lesser role at the station. Yes, Scott, I believe the plan is to bring back some national broadcasting. There will be a national show at some point during our show. That is, I think, the plan. But I won't divulge anything else. Joel is still there. Joel will still be on air. Jake, I don't know, buddy. If I do a show solo from 2 to 4, hop on over. It might be on Twitch at BarryIsfunny. It might be on YouTube at BarryIsfunny. Might be on both until I'm an affiliate. But you guys can hop over there and listen, and I'll fuck around. And so just go subscribe on YouTube and subscribe on Twitch, because if I do anything, it's going to be on one of those two. And the reason is because I can get paid on those if you guys watch. You don't have to pay me. I can make money off of the YouTube ads or shit. So just subscribe to those channels for me. And that's a huge help. And then, come listen every once in a while. And if it's on YouTube, just watch it. Just give me a view. That helps tremendously and doesn't cost you anything. Oh, Michael Forbes, dude. You were in Portland and saw me, man. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. I'm hoping to come back at some point. I don't have any gigs right now, man. Comedy, like my career, is fucking dead. So there's no radio. There's no comedy. The TV is hanging on by a thread. You guys I still have that for now. So I still do have the TV show at 11:30 on Sunday. So please watch that. And if we have a sponsor on there, please support it, because it's literally the only thing I have right now. Let's see. What was that? Do I have a Patreon? Good question. Talked about that a little bit earlier in the chat. I don't have a Patreon yet. When I was doing the show, and I'll be honest with you about the Patreon. When I was doing the show, I was in a position where I didn't feel like having a Patreon while I was doing radio was the right thing to do, because I didn't feel like, you guys were listeners and fans and friends, and I didn't feel like charging people that were already supporting me for content while I was getting paid to do radio and all these other things. Didn't make sense, because I wasn't a struggling artist, or, the things I did, I could get paid through YouTube, which is why I've been trying to build this YouTube channel with AR Platinum's help. But now, as a starving artist, I might fucking start a Patreon where I'll have sketches. I may have just a podcast dedicated to just the Patreon. I don't know. Maybe I'll show my dick. I don't know. But it's not up yet. And I think I have it. I just haven't configured it. So I even have a Discord, and I don't even know what the fuck that's for. But just do this. Follow me on Twitter, because anything I do, I'm going to announce it there. And I'll keep you guys informed. Oh shit, AR Platinum already got 80 patrons? Bro, you're just a baller. You just no, boom boom, I don't have any fucking OnlyFans. You don't get OnlyFans when you have a tiny dick. And I have big titties, but nobody wants to see titties with hairy nipples. Trust me, I dated a chick with hairy nipples. Not hot. Hugo asked, did you choose to take the day off, or was something up already? Good question, Hugo. It was my decision not to do the show today because it was not going to be easy for me, because I wasn't allowed to say anything. They didn't want me talking about it. They didn't want me to. I had to pretend like I wasn't fired. I had to pretend like I wasn't going to have a show Thursday morning when I woke up. So you guys know I wear my emotions on my sleeve. That wasn't going to be easy to do a whole show today. It's going to be hard enough to do it tomorrow and, try to talk about sports or whatever the fuck happens. It's a C cup, David. Okay. A lot of zebra cakes went into making the C cup, but no, I just didn't feel, ready, I guess, Hugo, to do the show today. So I was like, okay, I'll wait till tonight. We'll see how this goes. And here I am. Tomorrow will be weird though. I'm not gonna lie. It's going to be fucking weird. But I think, if I'm being honest, if you're in the chat and you're a Usual Suspects fan, tomorrow's your day. Berries and Trader. What is Trader? What does that mean, Juan? I don't know what that means. Boom boom. Your colors is one of the many reasons I listen. I'm not sure what that means. Appreciate you, Tyler. Thank you for the kind words. Eric, thank you as well. Everybody that showed up tonight, thank you as well. Can I at least do Sports Map or something like that? Well, Brian, no, I don't work there, and I know that. Well, as of after tomorrow at 4:00, I don't work there. But, I don't. What can I say here? If I'm gonna do anything right now, if it's not a radio show for Gow if 610 calls, which I doubt, if 790 calls, which I doubt, this is just an economy where nobody's gonna be hiring. But if I'm gonna do anything right now, it's gonna have to be for me. And so that's why, if you guys are fans and you want to support whatever I do, it's going to be through me, for me, by me, until I get another job. So it won't be working, a little bit here and there for another website or whatever. I'm going to try to build up my YouTube, build up my Twitch. I'll still be playing video games. Not this week. Need time to get over this. But yeah, I'll still be playing video games and shit and talking shit on Twitch. So that's always fun. Brian Lamb said, can I still hire you to do my birthday party? Fuck yeah, Brian. I'm still a comic, baby. I mean, I always, I was a radio guy, but I'm a comic, man. And I'll still fucking go. If you got a microphone and a crowd to make laugh, I'll fucking do it. I'm in. So hit me up, Brian, for sure. I appreciate those kind words, Brandon. I thank you very much. I don't know that we would have ever dethroned the Blitz. It's hard to dethrone from a midday time slot too. Drive time is the coveted slots, and I'm not saying that Joel and I and Nick were ready for a drive time slot, but you're also rarely going to see a guy who's in that slot but is also the PD demote himself. That just doesn't happen. So we knew when we were building, and we were still. I'm very proud of what we did. The last good ratings we had was in October. We were number 1 in the city of Houston in sports talk as far as ratings go. November, we were number 2. But we always held steady, and we beat a lot of drive time shows from a midday spot. And for that, I'm thankful and I'm proud, because I think it speaks volumes for the kind of show we had. And excuse me, I sound like a drunk burping and shit. But I think I was proud of what we were able to accomplish. And not everybody loved the show. I get it. We all have our haters. There's people that don't like Joel. Sam Rubio doesn't like Joel, but he likes me. There's people that don't like me, but like Joel. There's people that fucking can't stand being Joel, but love Nick. So, but together we were a really cool and dysfunctional family. And it was, if I never get another job in radio, I'll still never forget how amazing it was, for sure. Yeah. National program's coming, Demetrius. It is definitely coming. Oh, what else? No, Roland. Definitely not going to get Barry Clanton hour on 790. I would go to 790. Don't get me wrong. If 790 calls and says, hey, we have a spot for you, be a little fucking weird for me and Clanton to do a show together, though. But, yeah, I would do it. Fuck it. Let's see what else. 69 in the chat. Nice. That is a good number. 69. Get it. Did John quit? We covered that. Man, you and Real, the funniest guys on 97.5. Oh, I appreciate that, Jose. Thank you so much. We already did that. There's Shock. Appreciate you, buddy. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to catch up. A lot of chat, which is very flattering. I really appreciate this turnout. Yeah, look, Mike, you're right. Number 1 during the World Series with 790 having the Astros was very strong for us. That's why I say, man, very proud of what the three of us did. Because you guys, even with the live chat that Joel and I did and Nick and I did, you guys really have no idea how dysfunctional we were behind the scenes. And Ashton, bro, hit me up. I would have done your podcast if you would have asked me 9 months ago and I was still on air. Ask people. There have been folks that have asked me to come do their podcast, and I do them. I'm not I'm not that guy that's like, well, I do major market radio now. I don't need to do your podcast. You know I'm always down. AR Platinum, Joel liked you. Don't worry. He did. I would tell you if he didn't, because what the fuck do I have to lose now? But yeah, bro, hit me up. I'll do your podcast. That's true, David Womack. It would be a better signal at 790 during the day. I think at night it gets a little fuzzy, at least up here in spring. Thank you, Jose Lira. That's very kind of you, man. It was the best of all odd couples, David. That is very true. Let's see. Time to get harder and get bigger guests. I don't know about the get harder. That's, oh god damn it! Just fucked up my dick mic. But yeah, I think if I do the live chat, here's the concern, Walt, and I'll be honest with you. And this is something I thought about this morning. I think I'm going to find out who really was, a friend or a fan, and who wasn't, or who was just a friend or a fan because I was on radio, and because there's a certain amount of clout and cachet that comes with being on a show on ESPN radio in Houston, Texas, and people will go out of their way to support you or be nice to you because of that, because I think motivations are what they are. So it's going to be real interesting. I'm going to find out a lot about friends for sure in the coming weeks and months without having a radio show. But you know what? The one thing I'm more proud of as anything besides the show itself was I tried to use the platform I had to help people too. And I'm not suggesting that I'm some fucking, hero or whatever, but even in just the Friday, the Funny Fridays where I feature a comedian, that wasn't for me. And that was because I had an opportunity to put a bunch of comedians on the radio and let their jokes be heard by an audience that was already listening to a show because it was somewhat funny and they liked laughing. So it was a way to give back. Now, was it perfect? No, but that's what I'm proud of is, I would do stuff like that. We did the weight loss challenge to help people get fit. I felt like we tried to do a good job of being good citizens of the community and, helping people. So, by the way, I did find this. I had ran out during I thought, but my wife put all my shit up and didn't tell me where it was. So we still have some liquor. Now, this is probably the ultimate sin because I don't even know what the fuck this means, but they put a big sticker on it because it's Crown Royal Noble Collection, 13-year-old bourbon mash, but it says, this is not bourbon whiskey. I don't even know what the fuck that is. But I still am mixing it with Diet Coke, and it's probably really fancy and really expensive, and I don't give a fuck. So, I feel like I'm boring you guys right now. I feel like I do. I once shaved Fred's name into my belly hair. I'm willing to do that for you to support you tomorrow, Barry. Brian, I appreciate that. It's not necessary. Also, it's very disturbing to know you have belly hair. That is not a fucking, as sad as I am right now, that didn't help, Brian. Not at all. Ashton, for real, hit me up. I'll do your podcast, homie. Anytime. Thank you, Demetrius. It does suck. T. Crow, it does suck, man. I appreciate you being a fan of mine. I did not do the cinnamon snort, David. I did the chocolate. It wasn't cinnamon. It was chocolate, right? I think it was chocolate. Yeah, that was the famous drop now. Oh, God, I'm still tasting it. Yeah, the chocolate. That was my way of giving back to the community as well. Screw gear. Wow. Bro, Roland, you are a down homie, man, for sure. Oh, Patrick, bro, it was my pleasure. It was my pleasure to support you guys. Keep killing it. And I love what you sent me, P. Randizzle. I love it. It's going to be killer. You guys, do yourself a favor. Support your boy, Patrick Randall. Go on Twitter, wherever the fuck he is. Go on there and support him. He's got some cool shit coming down the pipe, and I want you guys to make sure you lend him a hand. On my old lady's YouTube. Okay. I appreciate you. From Costa Rica, no less. Okay, I don't know what that means. David Womack Grost. I don't know what that means. Whatever. Where are we at? Yeah, I do. Santos, I am trying to get a logo made. Don't know what the fuck it is. Don't really have any money to pay anybody to do it now, but we'll fucking figure it out. It's going to be something that'll be for the YouTube channel and comedy and whatever else I do. So I might throw it on a shirt and you guys can buy one. If you're down. For sure, David. We can go to Twin Peaks and share a Bud Light. Oh, gross chocolate. Oh, yeah. Shock, baby. What's up with that? What y'all know about that Otis Redding? Oh, fuck. Wrong way. What y'all know about that Otis Redding t-shirt, huh? Will it include your dick, Mike? Wow, Tyler. Thanks for... Jeez. I'm not even answering that. Ask me almost anything. Not that stupid ass question. Fidel Limon or Lyman. I don't know. I fucked it up. Sorry, Fidel. Yeah, right now Houston Sports Show is still a thing. I'm still on 11:30 Sunday night. For now, I mean it's dude, it's a tough time now for anybody that relies on advertising because businesses are in the shit right now or in the shitter. And you guys know, I mean, you all either have jobs or had jobs or work for companies and everybody is struggling. So one of the things which doesn't, I don't know what that means, David. One of the things that doesn't make sense in business, but people do this in business. And I'm not trying to get all entrepreneurial and philosophical on you guys, and guys like Patrick Randall need to remember this. But as an entrepreneur, as a businessman, as a guy in sales, as a guy who deals in advertising, one of the things businesses tend to do when money's tight is they stop advertising. And it's probably the worst thing you could do. You should step up your sales and step up your advertising. But most businesses don't do that. They retract the money. They hang on to the money. They do the best they can do. And so I don't know. I'm hoping the TV show hangs in there. I haven't talked to Jerome about, sales or anything like that. He hasn't called and fired me yet. So I'm still doing that for now. No, you're not boring is the calm before the storm. Oh, thank you, Brandon Martinez. I appreciate you, man. You and your brother have been very supportive of these live chats. Yes, Eric. Well, I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know if Eric's question is the usual suspects going to be full band tomorrow. I don't know if Nick is going to be there. My guess is, knowing Nick, if it's the last day, he ain't fucking missing that. So my guess is he's going to be there. Why am I turning my phone off? What's wrong with my phone? I don't know what's wrong with my phone. What's going on here? Huh. I don't know. Interesting. Good advice, John. Yeah, people texting me. Oh, Brandon, I appreciate that. Pitching in for a logo. Josh, that would be, I don't even remember. I'm supposed to put together a reel from various moments in the show because as a radio guy, you need two of those. As a radio guy, I'm supposed to have a reel that's my resume. I was so ride or die for ESPN 97.5 that in the 6 years I was there, the 3 years in the midday, never put together a reel. Never even thought about doing it because I was literally, like I said, I was all about the ESPN life, all about it. And, I wish I would have been thinking of the different segments that I did that were good in sports, that were good as funny. I wish I would have been doing that. So now I got to take some time and maybe go back and figure out what podcast had what segment that was really good that I would put on a resume. I will say this, and you guys, if you think of one, if you happen to remember one, like, oh, fuck, remember on 4th of July last year when you did this, shoot it to me and I'll go download it and certainly I'll start compiling my reel that way. But I don't have anything right now for that, so that's going to suck. Willie's Butler, only got to meet you once, but damn it, you were just as cool of a guy, as funny. Got to hear, as I got to hear you be on the radio. Totally could have passed my drunk ass off, but you didn't. Mad love, Barry. Dude, thank you, Willie. Hey, man. I know what I am. I know who I am. And I never thought of myself as anything more than just a dude that got lucky to do radio. So Getting a little teary-eyed, y'all. Let's see. Oh, Trey and the hot chip. That is a good one. That's a very good one. That should be on Trey's reel for sure. Bro, you're on ESPN homegrown. You're like the rest of us. Yep. I appreciate you guys, man. Y'all are making me tear up. All right. This is getting too much. God damn it. Let's see. Do you have any equipment at the house for ESPN? That would be awkward if you have to drop it off. I do, John Parker. I have in my hand this headset is what I've been doing using every day to do the show. In fact, you recall Joel's incessant breathing into the microphone. And I would be like, bro, you sound like fucking Darth Vader. So what I did is I made a homemade windscreen. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I took one of those cloths that come with your glasses to clean the lenses and a zip tie. And I zip tied that over the microphone so that I wouldn't fucking like Joel for fucking 3 hours. He would get so mad. I'd be like, bro, it sounds like I'm doing a fucking show with Darth Vader. Move your mic. But yeah, so I have to return this. I might just throw it in the parking lot as I drive by. I get too emotional, so I don't want to go in because I love everybody there. Everybody. From Esme to the entire sales staff, everybody I loved so much. So yeah, I don't want to have to go back and do all that shit. So I'll probably just throw it in the parking lot and keep going. But they ain't getting the fucking cloth. I'm taking that shit off. My windscrreen, that's mine, goddammit. In fact, I bought one for this too. But I knew you guys would fuck with me and I wasn't in the mood. Well, look at this big fucking thing. So this clips onto the mic stand, and if I can like Peter Piper, see, then you put this here, Peter Piper. See how it stops it? Who's fancy, huh? Peter Piper, motherfuckers. But I didn't put it on there because you guys would have fucked with me. And yeah, Esme is the best, Ashton. So the best. Ooh, good question. Okay, Roland's got the over-under on how many times Barry cries or chokes up tomorrow. The line is set at 4.5. Ooh. I think I'm taking the over. Definitely taking the over. Barry sounds like Bob Vila giving us DIY advice. DIY. I think it's DIY, but I'm not correcting nobody's spelling. Oh, Demetrius. Yes, the big A. No, I didn't leave 97.5. I was told to get the fuck out of 97.5. I was fired yesterday at about 9 o'clock at night. So yeah, big A. I got let go. I got canned. I got shit canned. I got cut. Take the over. For sure, I'm taking the over on the 4.5 times I cry or get choked up. Are you kidding me, guys? I cried at the fucking the finale of The Big Bang Theory. Literally, my wife was like, you're a pussy. Like, you're a big fucking vagina. So, of course, I'm going to cry tomorrow when my show comes to an end, and so does my career. Yeah, I'll probably cry a little. And you know what? I'll probably be drinking during the show. Fuck them. Nick's going to have to be near the dump button because Daddy might say some shitty regrets. Richard, because of me now you're hooked on zebra cakes. I love you for that, buddy. Just, be careful. You'll develop these man tits. Go jog. Here's the deal, Richard. Here's how you eat zebra cakes. For every 2 zebra cakes you eat, run a mile. You're good. You'd be like Forrest Gump, though, if you fucking like my fat ass and eat 1,000 zebra cakes. You'd get tired of shit. Appreciate you, Santos, man. See, y'all, I gotta give it up for Santos. All of you guys have been supportive, but I think Santos, I don't think he's ever missed a show, and then he's been hitting me up about the shows, and dude, I appreciate that kind of support. It's been awesome. I know you well, Donna. You are the best. Y'all, Donna has been around. A lot of you guys actually have been around since the game day days when it was fucking me and Shock. Donna was there. Patrick Randall was there. I don't know who else listened on Sundays that I can see in the chat. I think Walt listened a little bit on Sundays, if I'm not mistaken. But a lot of you cats and kitties were, oh God, I'm fucking Carol Baskins now. Holy shit. Just go kill my husband. That was fucking cats and kitties. Really? Yeah, it was 5 of you on Sunday, Donna. No shit. I'll never forget. This is so funny because like ratings, the way they do them is you get you get like a 1 or a 2 or a 3, and then sports talk in Houston is awful. It's not a very big sports talk market from a ratings perspective. And what I mean by that is there's not a lot of meters here. And the meters that are here, for whatever reason, there's only like 30 meters that determine the outcome for the entire city. John Granado talked about that yesterday. But I know, Josh, I'm sad too, buddy. I appreciate you. But so Shock and I on Sundays never fucking even registered in the ratings. Well, I mean, because Donna didn't have a meter. And I don't know who else. Patrick Randall, I think you listened on Sundays, didn't have nobody. We didn't fucking register. Every time the book would come out, our show wouldn't even be listed. Houston Game Day was not even on the fucking map. And then one time, I guess we were building momentum, Shock and I were, because we started after our third year. We started to really hit a groove after Shock, quit and came back. And, but we got like a 0.1, which means we got 0.1% of all the meters in the market listen to our show at some point in the month. We were fucking through the roof, man. We could not believe that we had a register in the ratings. Even if it was a 0.1, it was fucking, you'd have thought we just fucking beat the Super Bowl. We were fucking ecstatic. But again, it goes back to being proud of what we built. We built it organically. We never stopped. All the different producers that we had were awesome. Belinda putting up with Shock and my bullshit. And God damn it. If you guys missed that, if you have no idea what that reference is, you fucking missed one of my all-time favorite bits on the radio. Was bringing in Belinda to do the news. God damn it, that was so fun. Even better, I loved it even more, and I love Trey, and you guys know that, and I'm very proud of Monday Movie Moments, because I thought that was pretty special shit, but that fucking Action News 17 with Belinda, fuck me, that was fun. El Jefe was there, yep. El Jefe was there. I know, Josh, it sucks. Aaron, go get you a drink, buddy. We're going to do it. Alex, I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for the kind words. Brandon Hannon, yep. I'm sorry, but I'm bummed too. Let's see, Santos said, I'm redoing my whole back deck. And Pearland, come help out by the beers. No, but seriously, I need the help. I ain't that desperate yet where I got to fucking go do hang out at the Home Depot and get picked up and go get a job that way, Santos. But, in 3 months, if you need to add an addition to the deck, I might be your guy, bro, because I might be fucking destitute and need to fucking do something. Yes, Monkey Fingers, you can hire me for yard advice. You live in Spring. This is no bullshit, and I'll just fucking come out and say it because whatever. But how's it going? I think that's Chris Householder. Chris, is that right? How's it going? That's you, Chris Householder. Thank you, Scott. I tried to be honest. Some people didn't like it, but I did. I tried to be honest, regardless of anything else. What's up, Chris Householder? Yeah, I one day would take over Garden Line. We'll just say that. I would totally be down to take over Garden Line when and if Randy Lemon ever decides to give it up. I'm not saying that will happen, but fuck, I would love that. Now, of course, I don't think it's all that funny, but it'd be fucking work and it'd be radio. I would probably try to make it more fun and funny. Not that Randy doesn't, but I put my own spin on it. Eric Resendez, you were there on Sundays, bro. That's right. I like how she was all professional while you were screaming. That was my favorite part, is I would tell Belinda, now listen, I'm going to act like a fucking idiot, but I need you to be fucking serious about this, because we would tell her, bless her heart, when we did the bit, because I'd be screaming and Shock would be in the background making fucking sound effects and shit. And, we would tell her, but look, when you're in the field, because she really wanted to be a reporter and an anchor, and we would tell her, man, when you're out there, it's distracting. So we're going to do everything we can to distract you. So you have to kind of keep your shit together. So I'd be fucking screaming at her and cut. And she'd be like, fuck. But she kept her shit together, man. I hope she's doing good. I really hope she makes it, because she was awesome. David, you ain't shit for that, David. You leave Randy alone. That's my guy. Oh, the bit where Jose and Belinda interviewed the serial killer. Fuck yes, Demetrius was there. Yes. Holy shit, that was so fun. I remember hearing you for the first time and I thought you were black. Big A? A lot of people thought I was black. Still do. Yeah. Sorry, Clarence. Yep. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah. It's just one of those things. I grew up around, well, I didn't grow up, but in high school, all my friends were black. And I think sometimes you just emulate who your friends are. You know, if I'd have hung out with nothing but what we called kickers back in the day, I don't know if y'all did that at your high school, but at my high school, it was like everybody thought I was black. But in my high school, like you had the nerds, the kickers, the jocks, the new wave. They would be emo now. And you had like, I don't know what the black folks were called, but all of my friends for the last couple of years of high school were just black. So I absorbed as much as I could about the hip hop culture. And I guess I developed, a different speech pattern, we'll say. Cause I hate when people say you talk black. That's not a fucking thing. But I would say like, if I hung out with the kickers, for example, I'd probably be, hey, y'all, welcome to the usual suspects. So, yeah, kickers, goths, nerds, and jocks. Okay, Chris, we didn't have goth. We just called them new wavers. That was what it was for us back in the day. What else we got here? What did Roland say? Why are people laughing at Roland? Silver lining, your next door and neighborhood Facebook postings are about to be lit. It's funny you say that, Roland. I was actually thinking about putting together a little ditty where I take all the different times I've trolled my neighborhood on Facebook and post it somewhere. So maybe I'll do that. Dandy Dan, thank you for showing up, buddy. Yep. Man, been listening to me since Sundays. Thank you, homie. Man, that means a lot. I very much appreciate that. What else we got? Thank you, Brandon Martinez. That means a lot, buddy, for real. What does it say? Even though the wife says it should be here. I appreciate any dude. If you listen for 10 minutes, Brandon, I'm appreciative, man. Trust me. I don't take any support for granted. None at all. I knew Barry wasn't black because there is no black guy in the world with the last name Laminack. Now, see, Clarence, you don't know my family's sordid past. You don't know what happened over in Germany. Maybe my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather fucked a black chick. And maybe I come from that side. You don't know. You don't know. You have no idea. I could be 1/1000th African-American. Or I guess it would be African-German. I don't know. This is a rabbit hole. I don't need to go down. That's a fact, though, Clarence. That's true. AR Platinum. Hey, y'all. So AR Platinum said, I tried to let you hold $33. Here's what's funny is he had sent me this. I forget what we were talking about for money, AR Platinum, but he had sent me a gift card because AR Platinum, man, huge heart. If you guys aren't following him, please support him too. But he was like, I said something and he goes, here, I got this gift card with $33 on it. You can have it. And I was like, man, I'm fine. I still have a job. Give it to somebody that needs it all right, motherfucker, I need it now. I hope you didn't give it away, bitch. Send it back. No, I'm just fucking with you. Don't. I'm about to go hit up that unemployment, though. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. Bullshit. What the fuck is wean too small? I don't know what that means. That sounds like you're being racist, Mike. Is that fucking OU, Mike? Barry was having fun. You was a staple in our afternoons, man. You made the workday easier. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you, TJ. That's very kind of you. I feel like now I'm just hanging around to get y'all's compliments, and y'all know I don't want to do that. I think it's going to be an hour. Wow. Was this really an hour? Fuck me. I feel like I just got on here and, oh yeah, you did give it to Trey to get that MLB, the show 20. Good, because he deserves that. I love Trey to death. Yeah, fuck all you, Mike. Amen to that. At least I don't have to fuck with him no more. Guys, look, it's going to be an hour, and I don't want to keep you guys and sit here and just grovel and cry and all that. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate all of you so much, and listen tomorrow. So, peace out. Yep, nope, I don't have my own podcast, Alejandro. Make sure though, like follow me on Twitter at BarryIsfunny, because I'll probably do something on YouTube or Twitch. I don't know what, I don't know when, I don't know how. But yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow, 1 o'clock. The final Usual Suspects. I love you guys. We'll talk to you.